What is good, YouTube? Quinway basketball analysis coming to y'all with an early video today. We're going to talk about the Los Angeles Lakers trading for Dennis Schroder, how he fits. Was it a good move? Is he an upgrade? And can he be a decision maker? One thing people thought was Dennis Schroder would be the sixth man of the year. Obviously, it went to Montrezl Harrell, who ended up getting that award for the Los Angeles Clippers, the rival of the Lakers. And this is a guy that played 30 minutes per game. And when he played those 30 minutes, he ended up getting 46% from the field. He ended up even doing better than he usually do from the field last season. 38% from three. That was a career high. Still an 80% free throw shooter. He also got 4 assists, 3 rebounds, and 19 points per game. That's star numbers, all-star caliber numbers, especially because they don't need him to do that. And with the Lakers, you have LeBron, you have AD on your team, and having another person that can make decisions and score and put a lot of pressure on the defense, being able to break it down, being able to play in the pick and roll and get to the paint, get the floater, hit a three from time to time off the dribble, and a guy that's not afraid and a guy that's not shy of taking those shots. It's something that LeBron hasn't played with in a while since he played with Kyrie, who was a guy that was really aggressive as a point guard instead of a playmaker. And when you have a guy like LeBron, you don't really need a guy that's going to really be a playmaker, because he led the NBA in assists last year, which was impressive for him because he has never done that. But that just shows you that you don't need somebody to take the ball out of LeBron's hands all the time. I always felt that LeBron does need another ball handler. A guy like Rondo was perfect for him, knowing when to facilitate, knowing when to attack, and continuing to set up his teammates if he found holes in the defense, whether it was off the dribble, whether it was just having the ball in his hands, or whether it was in transition. It is always good to have more options. It's always good to have another dynamic. And it's always good to have a guy that understands and see the floor similar to what you do, on whether it's passing or aggressiveness, like Dennis Schroder. So when you look at the fact that they might be giving up really nothing or just giving up Danny Green was a person that was disappointing to a lot of people. Last year, they felt like he came and went. He was inconsistent. The shot just wasn't falling consistent enough, especially from three. And if he wasn't hitting the three, he didn't really contribute that much. And that's what a lot of Laker fans tell me. I feel like Danny Green did what he could. He's older now. He's not as athletic. He has never been a high killer 3-point shooter. He always been pretty decent at it. And if you can get a guy like Schroeder that gives you more scoring, but he also fills the position of you might not be able to get another point guard because Rondo might leave because he's high right now coming off the playoffs. He's going to require a lot of money, and he doesn't give you the offensive production of a shooter. You don't really complain. You really don't. You just take the best talent you get and try to figure it out at the end of the day. And I think that Schroeder and AD would be perfect for each other, because AD is a guy that can knock down the three. He's a guy that can knock down the mid range. He's a guy that can catch lobs and finish in the paint. He has good hands to catch and finish if he doesn't get a lob. And the fact that Schroeder is a guy that's always in attack mode and always finding ways to break down the defense, it gives guys like the shooters on this team ability to still get open shots without having to always create or put the ball on the floor, because Schroeder can open up those opportunities with his aggressiveness. So when I look at the Lakers, this was a trade that I wouldn't even expect them to make. This is a trade that I didn't even see coming, if I had to be honest. Nobody was talking about it. I heard no rumors about it. And for them to go out and make this move, they wanted DeRozan. I'd rather have DeRozan than Schroeder, but I feel like Schroeder would be a better fit alongside this team, just because he is a guy that can play off the ball and he can knock down spot up threes if it's open. So to me, the Lakers are trying to improve. They see other teams calling and trying to make that move to overtake them, since they was the number one team in the West and they are the defending champions. This is an interesting move to, stay at the top. And you want to be at the top as long as you can. You want to win as many ships as you can. You want to be able to dominate the NBA like they did last year throughout the regular season and the playoffs, only going 5 in the West and finishing off the Heat in 6. Um, the Lakers were still hungry. I'm a Celtics fan, but I gotta respect they hungry. They're not letting off the gas. They're not letting teams catch up. They're not getting comfortable. They're not getting complacent. They saying, hey, we got to get better. And getting Dennis Schroder is getting better. But they are going to have to find other wings because we don't know what's going to happen with Pope. Danny Green's supposed to be possibly going in this trade. They are going to have to find wings that can make plays from time to time and knock down the three. It's not as difficult when you have LeBron and AD, but you still do want those guys because Caldwell Pope was a huge reason why they won the championship with his ability to put the ball on the floor while also being able to kill you in three and in transition. That's going to be a priority for them because that's the perfect complementary type of players for LeBron and AD. And if I had to be honest, it's the perfect complementary player for Schroder too, if he's going to play a lot of minutes. So the Lakers have been doing a fantastic job trying to get what they can get under the situation that they're in cap wise, and the fact that they're going to have two superstars making so much money. They had to find a way to get better. If you couldn't get Chris Paul, if you couldn't get the DeRozan, if you couldn't get another All-Star caliber player, which is difficult to do under the salary cap, and the fact that COVID-19 killed the salary too, this is a move that makes them better. It makes them more interesting. And if Shooter can continue to play like he did last year in OKC, this could be a huge addition to this team. Now, if I had to pick a team, the Lakers are probably the favorite because they still do have the best duo in the league. But at the same time, we have to see other moves that gets made during the off season and during the regular season, aka the trade deadline. So this is a move to say, hey, we're good, but we can get better, and we don't want to relinquish our title. We want to get that title back to LA and be the number one team in NBA history with the most titles. And they tied the Celtics. Now they have a chance to pass them. LeBron showed no signs of slowing down. AD was absolutely amazing in the finals and the regular season and throughout the playoffs. They have been a perfect fit for each other. They play well off each other. And like I said, you basically finding guys that know what they can do, know their roles, and not going to have egos in, you know, this system and in this team. And Schroeder has been a guy that has willingly come off the bench. He has been a guy that has willingly took a back seat as a ball handler. And those are the type of guys you need with this duo that they have in LA. So I like it. I'm obviously interested to see it play out and see how this fit really will be. But I think that this is just a move that very well might make or break this team as they're putting all their eggs in one basket and they hoping for the best. And they took a gamble and a risk with this move because it might work, it might not work, it might be perfect, it might be sloppy. It looks good on paper. It looks good because Shooter had his best career season, and you picking him up after that, and his confidence is through the roof. And LeBron is a egoless superstar. He knows how great he is, and so does AD. But they don't mind listening. They're coachable. They understand the game, and they trying to get better, and they learn the game every time they go out there and play, and they figure things out. So I don't really think it'd be a terrible fit. But at the same time, Schroeder is going to have to adjust, and he's going to have to make the proper changes to fit alongside them too, because this is their team, and he actually has a legitimate chance of winning the title for the first time of his career. So we're gonna see if Schroeder, can fit in and do his thing and get it done possibly this season. So check out my website, analysisplayground.com. Link will be in the description, comment section below. Check out my Facebook page, analysisplayground.com. Link will be in the description, comment section below. Like on Facebook to show support. Thanks for everybody that checks it out, and thanks for everybody that liked already on Facebook. You can also check out my older videos. If you like this video and you want to see more in what I offer, I got breakdowns of players, legends, and rookies, and also summer league coverage, NBA draft coverage, season previews, top 10 lists, free agency talk, trade deadline talk, playoff predictions, and also discussions just like this. I also do have a spread shirt in the comment section below. You can purchase merchandise on that. You can also purchase merchandise personally through me on Facebook. On my page, you can change the color of the shirt to any color you want it to be. You can change the color of the logo that you want to any logo you want it to be, and any color you want it to be, and I can get it shipped out to you. Also, and if you like, please share. Liking and sharing allows more people to see this video. The more people that see it, the more chance I can grow as a YouTuber. I enjoy and love what I do, and I'm, pretty happy with the channel so far. And I'm really happy with the growth, and I'm really happy with the subscribers and the support that I've been getting the last couple of years. I love what I do, enjoy what I do, and that's the reason why I almost got 2,000 videos, because I love it that much. And at the same time, if you loved it and enjoy it, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And if you feel like this is a good fit, do you feel like this gonna make them the best, or you feel like they got another move to make? Whatever you feel, let me know in the comment section below, because I do read every comment in that section. So it's interesting that the Lakers have already made the first strike. You would have thought that they would have waited till they gave AD the contract, but they showing that AD and LeBron, they ain't know. We're going all in even next year, just like we did last year. And if you're LeBron and AD, you happy with that, even though you probably had to say so. Other than that, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Quinn Wade, basketball analysis. I'm going. Let's see what happens.